give your meal a healthy boost without cutting out the flavor? By making smart substitutions, you can cut excess calories, fat, and sugar without sacrificing taste. Does your baking recipe call for butter or lard-based products? Substitute with oil, or even better, substitute pureed fruits such as apples, prunes, and pumpkin for half the butter called for in a recipe. When a recipe calls for eggs, simply substitute 2 egg whites for each whole egg. If the recipe calls for more than 2 eggs, leave 1 whole egg and substitute the rest with egg whites. Want to cut out eggs altogether? When baking, swap 1 egg with 1/3 cup ripe mashed banana. Not only will you cut fat and cholesterol from the recipe, but it will also help you get more fruit in your diet. If your recipe calls for whole milk, simply replace the whole milk for low-fat or non-fat milk. Want to keep the texture of whole milk? Only replace half the amount with the low-fat substitute, or try skim or low-fat evaporated milk, which gives a rich, creamy texture. Want to cut out dairy altogether? Try substituting almond milk for cow's milk. Trying to cut back on sugar, aren't we all? Simply use less sugar than what's called for. Usually 1/3 of the sugar can be eliminated without negatively affecting the recipe. You can also add cinnamon, vanilla, or orange zest to the recipe to enhance the flavor, but just a small amount. A more natural sugar like agave nectar, brown rice syrup, or honey can also be used. Sour cream is laden with fat and calories. Want to find a low-fat option? Opt for low-fat versions, or better yet, substitute plain or low-fat yogurt. I'm not a big fan of mayonnaise, but I find a lot of great recipes call for it. A great substitution is Greek yogurt. But believe it or not, I've been known to actually substitute mayo with Dijon mustard. Now, of course, it depends on the recipe, depends on what you're cooking. I make killer crab cakes by substituting 2 tablespoons of mayo for 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. The Dijon adds a great flavor boost to the recipe, and I save both calories and fat. Try some of these substitutions for yourself and see what works for you. Even substituting just a few unhealthy ingredients for healthier ones is a great start. With another dose of healthy living, I'm Dawna Stone.